CMDB Health Metrics is one of the most repeated topics in the CIS-Data Foundations exam. Master these 3 Cs once and answer any related questions in seconds. In this video, we will clearly break down completeness, correctness, and compliance using real-time scenarios. By the end, you will be fully confident to handle any exam questions from this topic. Let's start. The question is, first question. A server CA has all fields filled, but the location value is incorrect compared to the actual server location. Which CMDB health metrics identifies this issue? Option A, completeness. Option B, compliance. Option C, correctness. Option D, certification. Here we can check one more time. The question is, a server CA has all fields filled, but the location value is incorrect. Here they mentioned all filled, but location value is incorrect. Then check the answers. Option A, completeness. Option B, compliance. Option C, correctness. Option D, certification. So as per the question, all fields are filled. So it's already completed. And it will follow say all rules. And here the location value is incorrect. So it shows the incorrect message or incorrect location. So the answer is C, option C, correctness. So data is present. As we discussed already, data already is there, location is there. So it's not completeness issue. No rule violation here. It's not compliance issue. Then the problem is value is wrong. I will tell the one example before going to further review. For example, live example I'm telling. We can consider school example. In school has students. Students what having mark list they are having. Okay. In the mark list, if marks enter in marks is not filled, mark sheet is not filled with the marks, then it's a not completed. So it's a completeness issue. If the mark is for the out of 100 marks, if student get the actually 90 marks, but due to teachers by mistakenly they save as 80 marks, it's a correctness issue. Marks has to be correct. Then as per the rule for the examination is 100 marks, but by mistakenly student got 150 marks. So the marks are not followed the rules. It should be below or equal to the 100 marks. But in case of 150 marks, what's the reason? It's not followed the compliance. It's a compliance issue. So that is a basic example. Same examples will apply in the CMDB health topics, health metrics. So please remember that sentence with the live example. Next, you can answer all next questions. Next one. A CA does not have an owner field populated, even though it is required. Which metrics identifies this issue? Option A, correctness. Option B, compliance. Option C, completeness. Option D, governance. One more time, I'm repeating the question. A CA does not have an owner field populated. So populated field is not filled. It means its answer is it's completeness issue. Option A, correctness. Option B, compliance. Option C, completeness. Option D, governance. The correct answer is option C, completeness. So missing field is a incomplete data. So completeness checks the required attributes present or not. If there is no data, then it will be completeness issue. As we already discussed about the example of school example. If marks are not entered into the mark list, that's a reason of completeness issue. Then if marks are wrongly entered, it's a correctness issue. If marks are overscored as compared to the 100 marks, that is a compliance issue. Same logic we are applying in the CMDB also. Next question. A CA has owner field filled, but the owner is not part of the approved support group, is as defined by policy. Which metrics detects this? Option A, completeness. Option B, correctness. Option C, compliance. Option D, validation. So if you face any tough situations or tough questions, please read once again, 1 or 2 times. That's not an issue. By reading, we can understand the question. Then we can easily answer that question. Here, a CA has owner field filled. Already owner field filled, but the one is not part of the approved support group as defined by policy. Which metrics detect this? As per this question, the policy is not followed. So that is the compliance issue. So option C is the correct answer, compliance. So data exists is not completeness. Value may be technical correct. So it's not a correctness issue. So, but it violates the rule. That's the compliance issue. What compliance checks? Rule followed or not. I mean, rule adherence or not. Policy validation or not. Next one. Which scenario best represents a correctness issue? Option A, owner field is empty. Option B, IP address stored in is incorrect. Option C, mandatory field missing. Option D, CA violates rule. Here the option A is the owner field is empty. It means it's completeness issue. IP address stored is incorrect. So it's a correctness issue. Option C, mandatory field missing means it's also completeness issue. Option D, CA violates rule means compliance issue. So as per this, IP address stored as incorrect. Correct answer is option B. So correctness is accuracy. Field exists, but value is wrong. That's why it is answered as a correctness issue. Next one. Which scenario represents a compliance issue? Option A. So which scenario represents a compliance issue? Compliance issue means rule should be followed. So option A, location field is empty. So it's a completeness issue. Option B, status value is incorrect. It's a correctness issue. Option C, CA violates naming convention rule. Option D, missing IP. So missing IP also completeness issue. Option C is the CA violates naming convention rule. It's not the followed the rule. That's why the answer is compliance issue. The correct answer is option C, CA violates naming convention rule. So naming convention rule, violation, compliance. Next one. Which scenario represents a completeness issue? Completeness means should fill the mandatory attributes or mandatory fields. So option A is the incorrect RAM value. Option B, missing owner field. Option C, rule violation. Option D, wrong relationship. Here option A is the incorrect RAM value. It means correctness issue. Option B, missing owner field. It's a completeness issue. Option C, rule violation. It's the compliance issue. Option D, wrong relationship. It's not related to this, even though it is a correctness issue. So the correct answer is, as per completeness issue, missing owner field. Option B is the correct answer. So completeness means data presence. Data should be there. So missing any attributes or missing values, it will be incomplete data. So it's a completeness issue. Next one. A CA has all required fields and follow all rules, but some values are outdated. Which metric detects this? One more time. A CA has all required fields and follows all rules, but some values are outdated. Which metric detects this? Option A, completeness. Option B, compliance. Option C, correctness. Option D, governance. Here, one more time, we can check. A CA has all required fields and follows the all rules. So already required field means it's a completeness, and followed the all rules means it's a compliance. But some value are outdated. Outdated means need to be correct that values. So the answer is correctness. Option C is the correctness. Correct answer. So here data already exists, rules followed, but the value is outdated. That's why we need to match with the incorrect data. Next one. Which metric ensures that CMDB data aligns with the defined organizational policies? Which metric ensures that CMDB data aligns with the defined organizational policies? A, completeness. Option B, correctness. Option C, compliance. Option D, accuracy. As per this question, which metrics ensures that CMDB data aligns with the defined organization policies? It's a compliance. Option C is a compliance. So option C, compliance. It's a policy adherence issue. Ensures rules are properly followed or not, or compliance are followed or not. Which metric answers the question? Is the data present? Option A, completeness. Option B, correctness. Option C, compliance. Option D, integrity. Is the data present means correct answer is completeness. Next one. Which metric answers the question? Is the data accurate and matches reality? One more time I'm reading. Is the data accurate and matches reality? Data accurate means corrected or not. So option A, completeness. Option B, correctness. Option C, compliance. Option D, validation. So the exact answer is option B, correctness. So already data is there, but data should be matches reality or not. That's a correctness issue. So finally, we can revise the what what are the key points and what are the repeated questions and answers in the CIS-Data Foundation exam. Here, CMDB data is used for the instant change and impact analysis. So it means CMDB stores the all configuration items. What are the configuration items? Configuration item means servers, application, databases, these and all. If server failure incident will create, then team checks the CMDB. What happened? In CMDB finds the owner location dependencies. And in during change, CMDB shows impacted systems. Next one. Second one, over the time, CMDB data becomes incomplete, incorrect, or misaligned. So it means without proper maintenance, data quality reduces. For example, employees left an organization, still listed as a CA owner. And another one, server is updated, but in the CMDB not updated, leads to the confusion and wrong decisions. Next, third question. CMDB Health Metrics uses the 3 Cs approach. So CMDB quality is measured using what are the 3 Cs? Completeness, correctness, and compliance. Next one, fourth one. Completeness checks whether the required data is present. I mean, ensures all mandatory fields are filled. For example, CA must include owner, location, and environment. Next, fifth one. Missing fields is a completeness issue. So required fields missing, completeness problem. For example, owner not assigned, location missing. So impact is the delay in incident resolution. Next, sixth one. Correctness checks whether data matches real world values. It will ensure the CMDB reflects actual infrastructure or not. For example, actual RAM is a 16 GB, but CMDB shows 8 GB RAM. So it's a 8 GB wrong is a wrong. It need to be corrected with 16 GB. So correctness issue. As I already we discussed, for the example of a school marks list, student mark list. If student mark list, student actually gains 90 marks, by mistakenly, it is noted as 80 marks. So it need to be correct. It's the correctness issue. Seventh one, wrong values is a correctness issue. So data is present but incorrect. So for more examples, wrong IP address, status is incorrect. Active instead of retired. By mistake, we can write the active instead of retired. So that's a correctness issue. What happening in the impact? Then wrong alerts, troubleshooting issues. Eighth one, compliance. Checks whether data follows different rules or policies. Ensures the governance standards are followed. For example, naming convention must follow the company standards. Ninth one, rule violations is the compliance issue. So data violates the defined policies. For example, server name not as per the standard and incorrect assignment group. So impact is audit failures and poor governance. For a live example, I will tell as a school mark list. For marks out of 100, if student will get 150 marks, that's the compliance issue because of rules are not followed here. Then final result is trusted CMDB. So a healthy CMDB must be complete, correct, and compliance. A real example is accurate data, means faster incident resolution. If proper relationships are there, better change planning. Then we can conclude as a completeness is a data present, correctness is data accurate, and compliance is does it follows the rules or not. That's a 3 Cs. And if you find this session valuable, please like, share, and comment your doubts. It helps more learners and supports the channel. Thank you and wish you all the best.